Today on Hopped Up Beer Review, we're going to be trying Slack Tide Summer Lager from Tampa Bay Brewing Company out of Tampa, Florida. Thanks for joining us. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give you our professional, somewhat biased opinion about the beer that we are drinking and reviewing. We got a fun one today. There's Andy in the attic. There's Jay. I am Ben. What are we drinking today, gentlemen?
Slack Tide. Tampa Bay Brewing Company. Tampa, Florida.
Thank you, camera.
Close up on that mug, man.
Yeah.
A little extra excitement on tonight's show.
That's what the internet wanted.
What you've been asking for.
Everybody wants to see Ben up close and personal.
That's right. Now I got a can like the last time we got together. There we go.
Except Ben's a little more violent than Andy. With Andy, we had to take a time out.
Yeah.
Ben just
Not
says, nope,
doing that.
but the show must go on.
That's right. Hopefully my AC remote still works. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates. It says lager on the can, but I've seen it identified as a Pilsner elsewhere too.
Yeah, that's what I was going to start with, because even though Pilsner is in the lager domain, the Untapped identified it more as a Pilsner, and they didn't really talk about it like that on their site. Well, Slack Tide, 4.4%, 30 IBUs. The name is for the moment that water is perfectly still when the tide is neither coming in or going out. The Slack Tide. It uses Laurel and Contessa hops, and it's available during summer. Flavors of cracker and pear, floral botanicals.
Interesting.
Tampa Bay Brewing Company out of Tampa, Florida. It's a regional brewery that was founded.
What?
Is our first?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
And won't be the last.
Okay.
They did not go much into their history, and I was trying to look up other information. They were founded in 1995 by the Doble family, and they are still family-run today. And they have 2 locations in the Tampa area.
It's family-run and regional, so that's a pretty substantial-sized business for family-owned.
Yeah. And they just didn't go into much information on their background and, why they got in, how they got into brewing. Did any of them brew somewhere else? Was it in the family, or did somebody go to Europe and I'm like, we want good beer here, so it's 95. So,
That's
this is the start of craft beer revolution, I guess, in the U.S. was late 80s to early 90s. So they were in East Coast. I think when I think of it, I think the majority of it may have been West Coast, Midwest. You don't see we have not had too many East Coast from the early to mid 90s of craft breweries.
I can't think of any. I mean, the ones we've talked through, you might have some of those Northeast breweries.
Boston Beer Company, the Northeast.
Yeah, some of those, and maybe 1 or 2 down the East Coast, but there's obviously nothing in our region. Florida might. This is probably the the oldest brewery that we've seen is a craft brewery in the Southeast that I can think of.
Yeah.
So,
think about it.
That's 30 years in business.
So I would be like, I'd like to know more information about them because, they were for this region, like trailblazing.
And they started about 2 years before we all met each other. So been around a long time. Think about it that way. Long time.
Well, I have some more opportunities to
They had a
travel down through that
plan.
area.
Putting up with
coming
you
up,
fools for a long time now.
So I will try and get more information as I go on some of my travels, Andrew.
Yeah, when you take your sabbatical.
Yeah, no. There is a strategic office location down there. So there's a certain branch of the military that's part of the
We're talking about military. I was like, new theme park?
No, there are some nice ones. Tampa is only about an hour and a half from Orlando. Plus, Tampa itself has Busch Gardens and some other areas there. So,
If you need a +1, Jay, just let me know. All right, who has had this one before? Nobody. Oh, okay.
I had it on draft.
What?
Oh, it was a lag because I was like, he froze. I was like, oh, okay, I guess Jay goes first.
I raised my hand. Yeah.
No,
I've had it on draft.
which that won't show up in the actual video, thanks to StreamYard.
We cut the lag out.
Yeah.
Yep. If you're interested in StreamYard, we got a link down below for that. All right, Andy, why don't you go first then?
Certainly. This, is pretty good. It's when you think lager, you're going to think light, crisp, not a lot of flavor, but at 4.4%, it tastes closer to a 6%. It tastes heavier. So I appreciate that. And it does taste in the Pilsner family more, I guess, closer to like a German than a Czech. Definitely not your typical U.S. Pilsner. It's got a little, you can taste a touch of the hops, but it's still got that bready maltness to it. I guess the cracker that comes through it. So you get a little bit of both. I like this beer. It's if I had kegs, I would consider this to be keg beer material. It's really good. I think 7.5. So sits well with me.
Well, it's not hard to get kegs. Maybe kegs of the beer you want, but that's something you can do. So step up the game in the attic a little bit. All right, I'll go next. So I think the here in the description of the cracker and the peach, definitely. I'm sorry, the pear, definitely was interesting. The first kind of sip and thought that I had was more of like a molasses type sugar. So I think that was, just tight, kind of, not exactly, but it's just like a sweet. I think it's that pear that I was tasting after you mentioned that. Because when you said that, I was like, yeah, I could see that being more of a pear than what I was necessarily pinpointing it to. But I think you're right. I think for the ABV, it's surprisingly a lot more flavor than you would expect from something this crisp, this light, and this low ABV. So if I could get a keg of this, I probably would. Yeah, for sure. Therein lies the problem. I can't. So I'm right there with you. 7.5 was my score as well. I think it's a good beer. It's one, you got a hot day or a possum outside your window like I do now. Had a raccoon. No, a possum. Had a
raccoon's gone. Possum time.
Yeah, the possum's out there. The raccoon. Just
technically, it's an opossum, but that's okay.
Yeah, so he's looking for something, I guess. But anyway, yeah, 7.5. He found something to eat,
right.
by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. My turn, right? Yeah.
Yep, up to you, Jay.
So, Andy, I just did a quick little search to I'm not trying to undermine you by any means, but just trying to get a little more on the brewery. Like you said, it was
please don't.
95 from the Doble family. It started as a homebrew supply store before they opened as a brew pub in Ybor City in 97.
That was
It
like
was
Sierra
opened by
Nevada, yes.
Yeah, so it was opened by the Dobles and their sons, and quickly became like kind of a cornerstone of the craft beer scene in Tampa, and really kind of in that historic cigar manufacturing city, kind of like Cigar City, if you
Ybor.
remember that. Huh? Yeah.
Ybor.
Yeah. And it said some of the stuff said they faced extreme restrictive state regulations, made distribution difficult. Initial operations they had to
State
only serve
regulations
beer
in
on
Florida?
premises. Blah blah blah. Well, yeah, I mean it's
Not
the Bible
Florida.
Belt, somewhat like us. So they became known for both their beer and food, adapting the brew pub model kind of in customer demand. So it's kind of interesting. There's a few other things that we can share with the next one that we have, but just thought I'd share those little tidbits. So for me, I agree with you guys. This packs a really great flavor at 4%. When I had this thing on draft, it was I guess it's 4.5 or something like that. But draft was just as good as this. I'm not a Pilsner guy normally, and to me, this is more in the Pilsner family. Well, I guess lager is, Pilsner is in the lager family, but it tends more that way. Uh, but you wouldn't know this is a 4.5% beer just by drinking it. It's easy drinking, good, crisp, great for the summertime, which is when I had it down there. So 7.5 is the same score I had. I'm interested to try more Tampa Bay Brewing Company beer and learning more, and maybe getting by and visiting there. Maybe even do a little short. We'll see.
That is going to be a 7.5 for the slack tie for Tampa Bay Brewing Company. Definitely one I think we'd all agree is one we'd have again, and we'd probably all have a keg of it if we could get it. Right.
Yeah.
So definitely let us know if you've had it. Leave us a comment down below, or come check out our Hopped Up Beer Review Discord server. You can chat about it there with us and the others who have joined us. We're always there. We never leave. We step in here to do the show, and then we step right back into Discord. So come chat with us. It's like our second job.
It may take me a while to respond, but yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, Jay just doesn't read very well. So definitely appreciate you checking out this video, though. Be sure to like, subscribe, cheers that notification bell. Check out our links down below for some Hopped Up Review merch and some other items that we have placed out there. And we've got a Patreon. Check that out too if you're interested. With that, for Andy in the attic and Jay, I am Ben.
Drinking again.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
It's the idea.